Imagine a city forever haunted by a chilling crime that remains unsolved decades later. This is the grim reality of Austin, Texas, where 4 innocent teenage girls were brutally murdered in a yogurt shop. In 1991, the killer has never been found, but a new HBO docuseries aims to shine a fresh light on this dark chapter in the city's history. But here's where it gets controversial. The director of the series, Margaret Brown, has a unique perspective on what this documentary can achieve. Let's dive in and explore the motivations behind this gripping series and what viewers can expect. And this is the part most people miss: the emotional journey of the families involved and the complexities of unresolved grief. In the quiet, unassuming North Austin neighborhood, a horrifying crime took place on December 6, 1991. 4 teenage girls, Jennifer Harbison, 17, her younger sister, Sarah Harbison, 15, Eliza Thomas, 17, and Amy Ayers, 13, were bound, gagged, and murdered at an I Can't Believe It's yogurt shop. The building was then set ablaze, destroying crucial forensic evidence that could have helped solve the case. The quadruple murder sent shockwaves through the growing city of Austin, leaving a legacy of unanswered questions and a community in mourning. More than 30 years later, the case remains one of the most baffling and haunting mysteries in Texas history. TVUE sat down with Margaret Brown, the director of the new docuseries, to understand her motivations and what viewers can anticipate from the series. Brown was initially captivated by the extensive archival footage surrounding the crime, which offered a glimpse into a very different Austin of the past. I knew this was one of the craziest crimes in Texas history, unsolved murders. I knew that going in. I have a lot of friends who are reporters, and they were like, if you want to do true crime, you should do that, Brown shared. The allure of the unsolved mystery and the fascination it held for the community drew her in. But it was her interactions with the families of the victims that truly transformed her approach to the project. Brown emphasized the importance of getting the story right, not just for the sake of the documentary, but for the families who had endured decades of pain. I just felt their pain that was still so present, and I just was like, oh my gosh, I cannot mess this up, she said. Her conversations with the families opened her eyes to the diverse ways people cope with unresolved grief. How do people deal with unresolved grief? Like, it's so different for different people, and I really learned a lot from the families, Brown reflected. She delved into the complexities of grief, understanding that for some, closure is a crucial goal, while for others, it's about learning to live with the pain in different ways. But here's where it gets interesting. Brown believes that the series might not necessarily provide closure, but it could potentially lead to a break in the case. When series like this come out, people often come forward. I mean, people write me on Instagram all the time. Tips or people reach out to me through friends, she said. She also highlighted the advancements in DNA technology, which could provide new leads in the investigation. I know the cold case unit is still actively investigating, and DNA technology is progressing so rapidly. I'm really hopeful there as well, Brown added. The first episode of the 4-part Yogurt Shop Murders series airs on HBO Sunday, August 3rd at 10 p.m. As you watch, consider this. How do you think a documentary like this can impact an unsolved case? Do you believe it can bring justice to the victims and their families, or does it risk sensationalizing a tragic event? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's spark a conversation about the role of true crime documentaries in seeking justice and closure.